Hi guys, welcome back. KTK Consulting. Risk management procedure is the document we're talking about this time. The risk management procedure is one of the main process, or risk management is one of the main processes you have within your WHS compliance. Effectively what risk management is taking a proactive approach to safety within the workplace. So rather than wait for an accident to happen, rather than wait for an emergency to appear, rather than wait for somebody to come and say to you, oh look, I think that area over there is a bit unsafe. What risk management is about is identifying, reporting and managing hazards as they come around, as you find them. You go out and you find those processes before anyone can get injured and remove them before anyone can get injured. The risk management process takes under 4 steps: identify, assess, manage and monitor. So you go around, we have checklists that you can download as part of our packages. You go through a workplace, you identify risks. So if you see a machine, what's the chance that someone can be hurt on that machine? If you see a coffee machine, what's the chance someone can be burnt on that coffee machine? This document talks about the processes for doing that, and you'll see the 4 steps that I mentioned there before. Has those 4 steps in there. It takes you through what the hazard identification processes are, so how you can identify the hazards, the risk assessment. Basically, the risk assessment looks at how likely that risk can cause injury or illness and what the impacts are if it does. So if you're talking about somebody being burnt on a coffee machine, for example, can it kill or cause permanent death, disability or ill health? Is it going to cause a long-term illness or serious injury? Will it need medical attention? Or is it just a little bit of first aid that is going to be needed? And then what's the likelihood? So if you're working with something that is going to kill or cause permanent disability or health, and it's very likely that can happen, you need to do something about that immediately. If it's something that is first aid needed and very unlikely to happen, it might just be, okay, well, let's put up a simple sticker or a sign to tell somebody to be careful in that situation, because there's a chance they might get a minor burn. If it's something that, if you're working with crushing machinery or something like that, if it's very likely and it can kill, you need to then look at how you can remove that risk altogether. It then takes you through risk control, which is where we're talking about removing the risk. This is a hierarchical document about how to manage risks. The most effective control measure is to eliminate the risk. So if you've got a machine that has a chance of crushing somebody, can you eliminate the risk? Can you remove that machine altogether or remove people from that area? That could be something to eliminate. Substitution. Can they use a different machine? Can they use it at a time when there's not as many people around? Isolation. Do you remove it to another area? So you see where I'm getting at. You're sort of trying to work out, based on the risk, what you can do with that piece of equipment. Engineering controls, things like guards on machines, administrative controls, so giving everybody training. So if you've got 4 or 5 people burning themselves on a coffee machine, you might just need to give them some more training so they understand how to use it properly. One of the big things that happens, and one of the risks that you need to be aware of as far as this is concerned, is that a mistake a lot of people make is when somebody gets injured within a workplace, they train all the new staff. Quite often, it's the more mature or the older staff that have been there, the staff have been there a lot longer, who tend to skip processes because they know things are quicker, or they just get, for want of a better term, blasé about what they're doing. So that training needs to happen with everybody, not just newer people. And then obviously you've got personal protective equipment. Now, personal protective equipment is considered the least effective control measure because no PPE is foolproof. If you've got someone wearing a face mask to block out sparks, etc., sparks can still get through, can burn the mask and the like. So they're your risk controls, and then obviously you need to evaluate and review. Just because you implement something now, you could change tasks, change process, doesn't mean that's right in the future. So that's your risk management document. So have a look through that. As I say, it talks you through the 4 steps of risk management, which is identify, assess, control, and evaluate. Again, any questions, any problems you have, please reach out and give us a call, and we'd be more than happy to help. Okay, thanks. See you next time. Bye.